So what is up and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a double unboxing. I have two boxes to unbox with you. I have my Baecrate box and then I also have my Fae Crate box. I tried to save both of these together. I actually received this one before Christmas, but I was out of town with my boyfriend. We went to spend Christmas with his family up in Youngstown, and then we also went to Cleveland for like a couple days away just by ourselves. So I didn't get around to filming those. The Christmas season was absolutely insane for me. So I did want to sit down and just unbox both of them for you at the same time. I'll be doing close-ups of things. I'm filming on one of my older lenses, so getting really close up is kind of hard, but I will be trying to film close-ups later so you guys can see kind of what we got in each box, sort of up close and personal. So to save time, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first one that I'm going to start with is Baecrate. You guys know Baecrate is Fae Crate's adult kind of contemporary box that they have outside of their YA fantasy. So this is an adult box. It is a little bit less expensive than the original Fae Crate. I will leave the information that you will need down below if you would like to subscribe. Now, it's going to be kind of loud because I have to unpackage a bunch of stuff. But the theme for this one was Baby, It's Cold Outside. So this has a bunch of different stuff, obviously, for the winter season, which is still applicable, I think, to the fact that it is still technically winter. Obviously, it is not still December, however. But even in Ohio, it's like 70 degrees out, and I'm really fucking confused about it. I think it got like mid-60s last week. The week that we were, or the day that we were in Cleveland, it was mid-60s, and I was absolutely baffled by that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we are going to talk about what we got in this month's Baecrate. First thing I see here is like a silicone mold, and it says it is a silicone ice tray. Nothing says holidays like sweet treats. Whether you're making chocolate confections or molding ice sculptures for beverages, our silicone mold has you covered. So inside of this we have like a stocking, a tree, a candy cane, a snowman. This is actually really cool, like a little, like the Christmas bells things. I will show you guys a close-up of this. This is actually really cool to have because if you're making, like even in the future, like for Christmas holidays, if you're making something like cookies and you want to do like little chocolate molds of like little trees and stuff to put on top of that, that is really cool. Or if you're doing really festive like Christmas drinks, this would be really awesome to have as well because you can have like little mini like decorative ice cubes in that. So I really like that. Let's see here. The next thing we have comes in this pouch. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see. Well, let me open it first and then we'll just figure out what it is. I love this color of this pouch. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's a necklace. Oh, this is so pretty. So it is a little snowflake necklace, and it says stay stylish this holiday season with a cute snowflake necklace. This is perfect. So it's very dainty. It's like a, I would say like a normal gold. I always want to say rose gold, but I think this is like a normal gold and has little like diamonds on it. This is really cool. I think if I would have opened this in a timely manner, this would have been really cool to have for the season, but I do really enjoy that. I don't really wear rings or anything like that. I do prefer to try to stick to necklaces, so that is really awesome. And then, oh, we have here a peace on Middle Earth and good books to all. Happy Cratemas from the Fae Crate family, and it has everybody on it. I really like this. This is adorable. I don't know who did the artwork for it, but it's awesome. Can't wait to keep that for my memories for later. The next thing that I see here is a little, looks like a little jacket thing. Let's see. Don't know what, is this like a koozie? It's like a little pouch. Oh, this might be like a wearable. So it's like this. It's got like, I don't know, like twine and then buttons. And then on the inside, it is very like fuzzy and warm. Let's see what this is. Oh, so this is a bottle jacket. So baby, it's cold outside. Keep your bottles looking sharp in their winter best. So this looks like it is something that you'd put like on a wine bottle or like a beer bottle to keep it like, I don't know, stylish. That's actually really freaking cool. So you would just put like the bottle inside of here, depending on what bottle you choose. This is really cool. This is one of those things that Fae Crate and Baecrate do that I think is very unique, like that you don't see in other boxes. And definitely I think it's a plus because this is the adult like contemporary crate as well, so some of the items can be like more usable towards like an adult. Like obviously like maybe a kid isn't really going to use this unless they use like a water bottle or something, but this is really awesome and really stylish, and it seems very well made and just cute, and I really enjoy like functional items like this, or even like items that aren't necessarily super functional but are fun to have. The next thing I see here, it says, I'm watching Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm assuming these are socks. I will open these later because I know these are just going to be very loud, but I will show you guys a close-up of it. But it just says, I'm watching Hallmark Christmas movies. It has a little bow. It's one of those socks that I think that the bottom of it says the thing, like you see the ones that say, like, if you can read this, bring me wine. I really, really like these. I think that these are adorable. I love the colors. It's very like Christmassy colors, obviously. And I know everyone, even people who don't watch Hallmark movies this year, were watching them because they had some really, really great ones. I never got to, but I think this is really cool, I think, for like being like appropriate for kind of what's happening with everybody watching Hallmark movies. So I really, really like that. And then I'm gonna move the box over here. See what we got. Oh, and the last two things that I see before the book are these, and I think these might be decorations of some sort. They have a little sleigh. I really like that one. And then there is a wreath one as well. Like I said, I will show you guys close-ups of everything. These are adorable. What are these? Oh, they're wine glass ornaments. So the perfect ornaments for everyone's favorite gift. So if you get a wine glass, like if you're at like a party or whatever, they kind of unclasp at the top and you can slip them over the base of the wine glass so you know like whose wine is whose. That is awesome. Now, I don't necessarily drink, but it is fun to have something like this for wine glasses because wine glasses are just a glass. They can literally be used for anything else. So I do really like that. So you don't like lose, you know, like whose is whose at like a party. And then the last thing that we got is obviously the book. Now with that, we do have the art and the Dear Reader letter. It's from Andy J. Christopher. And I like the guy, like their little faces. They look the really, really super like blushy cheeks. I do really like that. We have the signed book plate, and then the book that we got is Not the Girl You Marry by Andy J. Christopher, like I said. So it says, how to build a successful relationship. Don't lie. Jack Nolan is a gentleman, a journalist, and unlucky in love. His viral success has pigeonholed him as the how-to guy for a buzzy internet media company instead of covering hard-hitting politics. Fed up with his fluffy articles and the app-based dating scene as well, he strikes a deal with his boss to write a final piece de resistance, How to Lose a Girl. Easier said than done when the girl he meets is Hannah Mayfield, and he's not sure he wants her to dump him. Hannah is an extremely successful event planner who's focused on climbing the career ladder. Her firm is one of the most prestigious in the city, and she's determined to secure her next promotion. But Hannah has a bit of an image problem. She needs to show her boss that she has range, including planning dreaded romantic weddings. Enter Jack. He's a perfect man to date for a couple of weeks to prove to her boss that she's not scared of feelings. Before Jack and Hannah know it, their fake relationship starts to feel all too real, and neither of them can stand to lose the other. This is really cool. This has one of my favorite tropes in it when it comes to romance, and that would be the fake dating trope. So I'm really excited to read this, especially since it seems like maybe the main perspective might be told a little bit more from Jack's perspective, which I've also really been enjoying recently, reading from the male perspective in a romance novel. So this is really cool, and like the book plate is just adorable. I am so excited to read that book. I'm going to go and stick that in the front. So that is everything that we got in Baecrate. Definitely a strong, solid one for this month. I think it would have been a lot of fun to have received that in December if you did subscribe for that month as well. Obviously I did. I just opened it a little too late. And now we are going to be moving on to Fae Crate. This box is very loud and slightly heavy. So this is, as I've said before, the YA fantasy box that the ladies also offer. And I'm really excited to dive into this. I've been trying to avoid spoilers. I'm going to go ahead and grab the spoiler card though so that we know what we're working with. So the theme for December was of legends and lore. The book of the month, like the free ebook download, is Olympian Challenger by Nicole Knapp, and it says, a hero's tournament, a defiant contender. Does one girl have the courage to take on Mount Olympus? This is awesome. Also, they still have their nameless hangover kits and Thorns and All. I believe they added a few more. The art on this is absolutely beautiful. This is obviously done by Gabriella. She's like one of my favorite artists. I don't know, like her stuff is just so, so cool. But let's go ahead and get into the box. So the first thing that I see in here actually came in this like cardboard box. I didn't want to open it because I didn't know how loud it would be. And it is this, and it says, what an unequaled gift for disaster you have. And it does have like an ability to like hang it up. It does have a hanging thing, but I think this might be like one of those plates that you set hot things on. That's definitely what this looks like. So it says an uprooted ceramic trivet or coaster. Save yourself from the disaster that is spills with a ceramic trivet oversized coaster inspired by uprooted. So you can't put drinks on this or like a big glass of hot cocoa or like a bowl of soup or something, but this is really cool. I would use something like this in my kitchen, maybe like set it on my stove to put like spoons and stuff on. I would love something like this. The art on this is beautiful. The font, everything. I love that. I haven't read Uprooted, but this is definitely an item that I can still use. So points for that. Oh, and then we got our Merry Christmas from Baecrate and Fae Crate. The next thing I see here look like they are some pins, and they say one elder, honor above life, and a couple of other things. So this is a, let me find it. Breathe Fire button set by Reading Revelry. One elder with a button set inspired by Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. I have not read those. I have not read that either, but it is on my list of books that I would like to read. I've heard that it's a very underhyped series, and these bookmarks are, or these pins are very beautiful. They seem to be like really well made, and I love the color scheme. It's like a yellow and like a minty color, and that's like one of my favorite color combinations. So this is really awesome, especially if you're a fan of the series, because I feel like this is probably a series that doesn't have much merch with it. Let's keep going. What's the next thing? I think this is our coin for this month, and the coin for this one is the Wrath and the Dawn. It says, can I tell you a story? There are few storytellers as captivating as Shazi, so we had to have her for our last coin. They are going to be doing away with coins in 2020. I don't know necessarily what they're going to be continuing with. I think it's art of some sort. But yeah, it says every story has a story, and the back of this, the design on this is absolutely stunning. I love this. This would be some kind of like tattoo that I would get. Like obviously I have a lot of tattoos, but this style of tattoo I think is really beautiful, and that this is like so well engraved as well. I have all of the coins that they came out with last year, so I'm really excited to be adding this to my collection. It's definitely something fun to have if you were like a fan of Fae Crate and you have all of them. The next thing I see here looks like it might be a wristband. It says Storm Dancer. Hold the world's attention with an exclusive Storm Dancer wristband, and it's reversible. It says it takes one word to make the whole world stop and listen. All you need is the right one. And then on the back it says the same thing. This is so cool. So on the back it is like a blue and white, and on the front it is a red and black kind of theme. These are really cool. You could also use these as hair ties. Like they are very, I think for me at least, would be very usable as a hair tie. The next thing I see here is a bookmark. It says there is greatness in you. It matters a little where that power comes from. It does also have a pinhole at the top of it. Let's see where this is from as well. So it is a metallic bookmark. Whether legends of old or mystical folktales, save your place with a bookmark sticker inspired by Beyond a Darkened Shore. Oh, it's like a sticker? That's cool. I'm not going to peel this off, but it is very pretty. It does have like the raven on it, and it's definitely colors that I really like. I'll probably just keep it as a bookmark and not necessarily use it as a sticker. And then the next thing we got here is oh, it's the calendar. Okay, cool. So this is the calendar for 2020, and these are, oh, it's got a mix of both. That is so cool. Okay, let's see what they say. Bring in the new year with a collection of this year's incredible artwork by Gabriella. So it has a bunch of the artwork that they did for a lot of the crates this month, or for all of the crates this month. The really cool thing about this though is, so on the top it has the art from Fae Crate, and then on the bottom this is sort of the font that they use for Baecrate, so it is a cool blend of both. I really like this. So it says June, like, so this is July's calendar. It says July, and there's a little month for June and a little month for August for the next one. This is really cool. Their artwork that they do, that Gabriella does, is just some of the best. Like here is Laszlo and whatever her name is. But this is also, I have it in the form of a mouse pad. So a lot of this artwork is used throughout the crates, obviously, throughout like bookmarks and things to keep throughout the year. So this is really cool. I still have my other one. I decided to keep it obviously because I love her artwork. So this is really awesome to have moving into the new year. And then I think everything else we have aside from the Polaroid is for the book. So Polaroid says, courage does not always roar. You guys know the Polaroid is definitely my favorite part of the crates. And this one is from Children of Blood and Bone, I'm assuming. Until we can get our own Lionaire, this Polaroid of Zelie and Nyla from Children of Blood and Bone will have to hold us over. Now, I haven't read this series. I've like tried to read it and didn't really enjoy it, so I did put it down. I've heard some pretty mixed reviews, but nonetheless, I think the importance of the story is there, and I think that the artwork for this is obviously beautiful, so I will be keeping it. I want to get like a scrapbook and keep all of my Polaroids in it. We'll see if I ever actually do achieve that, but the artwork for this is absolutely stunning. And the next few things that we have here, this is the, like, I don't know, like advertisement, I guess, for the free book. So on the back it does have like the download and everything for me. And then the rest of what we have is the book of the month. So we have our signed reader, like our signed booklet. And then this says, but if death has no rules, no limits, nothing does. This is the Dear Reader letter art. On the back, obviously, there is the letter from the author. This is really pretty. I like the kind of like theme of it, I guess. And the book is called The Weight of a Soul. This is one of my favorite kind of, I guess, like book types that Fae Crate offers. It is the type without a dust jacket, so it is just a straight up book. I have another one. It is red, so it's really cool to have like the red and the blue. They are about the same size as well. But it is called, like I said, The Weight of a Soul by Elizabeth Tammy. It says, when Lena's younger sister Fressa is found dead, their whole Viking clan mourns, but it is Lena alone who never recovers. Fressa is the sister who should have lived, and Lena cannot rest until she knows exactly what killed Fressa and why, and how to bring her back. She strikes a dark deal with Hela, the Norse god of death, and begins a new double life to save her sister. But as Lena gets closer to bringing Fressa back, she dredges up dangerous discoveries about her own family and finds herself in the middle of a devastating plan to spur Ragnarok, a deadly chain of events leading to total world destruction. Still, with her sister's life in the balance, Lena is willing to risk it all. She's willing to kill. How far will she go before the darkness consumes her? This is really awesome. I love these editions. I know they're not, I would say, for everybody, but I feel like a lot of books are pretty much exactly like identical in like make, and I think that these are very, I don't know, like creative and inventive, and I really, really like these. I think that I would prefer to buy books like this if I could, other than paperback. So this is really cool. The book sounds really fun to read as well. But that is everything that we got in Fae Crate and Baecrate. I am going to try to, I don't know, like be more timely with my unboxings, but like I said, the end of December was a little bit crazy for me, so I'm sorry you're getting them both at the same time, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. Let me know down below if there are any items in here that you thought were really cool or inventive. I would definitely say the sleeve for the wine bottle was my favorite item out of both of them. I think that that was really, really cool and like interesting and different, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video.